Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Well, things can change in a big hurry weather-wise in Michigan, can't they? We certainly know that, and they have. We are going into mostly a colder week, although everything's showing a very quick, rapid warm up for Thursday, maybe lasting into Friday, and then another cool spell. So we're going to go over all of this stuff with you. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. With you. Thanks for joining me on the MLive. And let's see. Hey, let's say hi to some folks first. Catherine Adams, Fruitport, good morning. And Ed Frysock, good morning to you. And Wendy Zohar, Burr from Ann Arbor. Yes. Here's the radar. An April snow is not anything super bizarre in Michigan. But we're seeing snow showers now, southwest quarter of the state. In fact, most places the rain is changing over to snow showers. Now, indeed, we have the April sunshine, even though it might be above the clouds, and the April warmth and the warm ground. So that will really limit accumulations. And even where the models say snow during the day, we can get rain mixed in there based on this time of the year. Here's the radar forecast. And we go through the day, and it's just mostly blue. The northeast maybe has the best chance of rainfall out of this. A little bit warmer up in the northeast as the colder air wraps on the backside, the west and southwest side of the storm system. This is this evening, and then this is overnight, and that's when the snow could accumulate because you got darkness. Still snow showers going into middle of the overnight. Here's the snowfall total forecast from this high resolution rapid refresh. And yeah, we're looking at 1 to 3 inches in the western half of lower Michigan. Probably less than an inch in the eastern half, and blizzard warnings going in the far western part of the UP right now. Here's another way I thought we would look at it. Remember, the models forecast snowfall, but they also forecast snow depth, showing you that some of it melts as it falls. So we get into noon tomorrow, and areas around Traverse City, Cadillac, Leelanau, Benzie County, Kalkaska, Mansalona could have a couple of inches of snow on the ground. But the southern areas and eastern areas where we get a transient inch or two of snow, it would all melt. Here's the model that goes out a little bit farther into the future. Okay, so this is tonight, and it's showing the snow showers, and this is tomorrow morning, and it's still showing snow shower swinging through. And tomorrow is a chilly day, and then by Wednesday, midday, we have maybe an area of rain coming this way on the heels of some warmer temperatures. Here's a big look over the next 10 days or so, and the main theme is the chilly air is going to be more dominant than what we just had with record warmth. 4 days in a row of record to near record to record warmth. This is our storm system pulling off. And like I said, maybe a quick warm up on Thursday as a warm front moves through, and then a cold front approaches on Friday with the colder air. Terry Peterson, I'm not sure it's not going to stick. It won't stick and last, but I think you could have snow sticking in a vigorous snow shower for a couple of hours. And probably not on the roads, but it will be on the grass. Now, this is next weekend. And what's happening is another storm system pulls down colder air. And we're into Tuesday, April 25th, and we're into Wednesday, April 26th. We ended out 10 days. We're still chilly, April 26th, but also signs that it might be the last pocket of really cold air. Highs today won't be very high, in the 30s and low 40s, and tomorrow will be in the low 40s south and in the 30s in the north. Wednesday, trying to warm up, 50s and low 60s in the southern half. Thursday, if that warm front can move through, well, it would be cold in the northeast. Mr. Ambrosi, good morning. Fruit tree concerns? Possible. I think what saved us was a cold March. That slowed things down. But it's possible. And then Friday, still near 60, but the cold front coming through. Saturday cooler, Sunday cooler, and then early next week, maybe back to 40s or so before we work this cold spell off. And so, yeah, Mr. Mark Ambrosi brings up a good point. What are the low temperatures like? Freezing tomorrow morning. Wednesday morning, cold in the 20s for low temperatures. We warm up a bit Thursday and Friday, and then we have another cold spell on the way. And this is either delaying the fruit buds or damaging them. Now, let's look out 16 days, looking at the surface temperature anomaly. And what I'm going to show you is the cold air is going to be stubborn. So here's a little warm up this Thursday, Friday, but then a cold blob takes over much of the eastern half of the U.S., colder than normal temperatures by about 5 to 10 degrees. So you'll know it's colder than normal. This is April 27th. April 28th, we're starting to get back to normal, to maybe, a degree or two above or below normal. April 30th, we're still fighting with the chill, but not as vigorous as it was. And May 3rd, there's where we sit. So in general, we're looking at cooler than normal temperatures for the overall, if you averaged everything for the next 10 days or so. So that means put a halt on gardening, except for the things that can handle the cold temperatures. And they usually have to be accustomed to the cold, not just planted and then it freezes hard the next day. So you want to be careful with that. There you go. There's your weather update. You asked. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Monday.